Y'all are never busy. They don't want me to talk and tell y'all about these people.
Y'all, hold on.
They don't want me to tell y'all about these folks.
Y'all, excuse me because it's hot and trying to put on grass. But, baby, tell them about car. I need you to tell them about car. Please tell them, somebody. Y'all, car. What the man name was?
I have no clue. But I know he was racist.
He looked like the man off of Price is Right.
All I know is he had her bring me up there and they did not feed me.
She was hungry.
They said, we can't feed her.
Listen, first of
and
all.
then they put them in that raggedy behind hotel called Red. I don't know, it's a red place. And it was halfway done up.
It sure was because we had walked through there and go to
a little inside place that looked like it should be a place to hold an event or a dance or something, and it was no.
They have redecorated it. First of all, if I wouldn't know they were gonna feed my baby, we wouldn't even never been there.
They poor. Like, why would they tell you to bring me
on board?
Yeah.
He told me that. He said, bring her. We can take care of her. She can sit in the room over there while we get you through orientation and stuff like that. He did say that. Damn.
But did not get to stay in the room. I had to sit outside.
Yes. I'm sorry, baby. I shouldn't have moved you like that. I didn't do the car did that. But
yeah.
It was two of us. It was me and another guy and his partner.
Another guy.
His partner. But,
we were the only two.
First of all, they only hired us because they were selling their company and they had to have a certain class of people in their employees.
Yeah, because when you supposed to start like a week before?
Yes.
But then he said, no, hold off for another week.
There you go.
Why? Because he had the man coming.
He had to get
with his boyfriend.
Hello?
I know, y'all. I know my phone died.
She always had dead ass phones, y'all.
I didn't get to charge my devices.
But yeah, he brought us home.
Yeah, he pushed her off at car. She was supposed to have went 1 week prior, but then they pushed her off for another week to ask her could she come then. Why? It was because it was the man there with his boyfriend and then her. He told her to bring me along, that I could stay at the hotel and stuff like that while they were getting stuff done. Everything. They straight lied about everything. Like, so they got me there and I'm just chilling. They made me sit outside in the car. And that ain't funny. That ain't funny because I wanted to snap on that man. But I'm sitting out there in the heat all day while they got her in orientation. And then so it come time for them to eat lunch and stuff like that. He gonna say, I can't feed her.
Piss me off, y'all.
After he had said that they was gonna.
Baby, this thing's spinning on me. You put ain't tighten this when you put this on here.
Just for her to get on the truck. First of all, the truck raggedy. All the loads that she was picking up was raggedy as hell.
They were.
But she was only there for a week, and then they decided to sell the company.
No, 2 weeks. Remember, because I was there longer than 2 weeks. Because I had two checks. I had 2 checks for them.
Woohoo! 2.5 doggone weeks.
So we're going into the 3rd week, and then that's when they told us selling the company.
All of a sudden, the company got sold. What's up?
That's all that 2.5 weeks. Because I had got 2 checks.
Yeah, the company got sold.
But the 3rd check. Tell about the 3rd check. How I got paid.
I don't even remember how you got paid. All I remember is when they sold it to the new company said, we can't stay there.
Let me tell y'all how I got paid since she didn't want to tell y'all. So, the 3rd time, the 3rd check, whatever.
Look at these folks down here talking trash.
What?
The moderator people. They need a moderator. They said go get a job.
Girl, boy, whatever you will, we got one. Listen.
Ooh, let me see.
First of all, the people told us, not her, me. I was on my 10, right? So I'm asleep. The dispatcher waking me up out of my sleep, constantly calling my phone. Baby, shut up, dude. Y'all stupid, but I like y'all. Keep coming. Woo. Anyway, dispatcher calling my phone, waking me up, right? Wake me up constantly, 24/7. Keep waking me up. because they got this load. I was delivering a bill load going to Jacksonville. Yeah, because I was finna deliver it over there off of Dunn. So they calling me because they want to get this bill load there. And I'm like, it's my 10. Yeah, I can break because I can do an 8 and 2 and split and go on whatever and ride on that. But I'm tired because y'all done been waking me up constantly to get this load there. So get there to the load. I go ahead and get on, run there and get the load, whatever. And I'm like, I got to get paid for the load. Like, y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because they done started closing the system to pay the stuff out now. They're like, yeah, we got to get the truck back, X, Y, and Z. We need to bring the truck back, stuff like that. But I'm like, I ain't bringing no truck back till y'all give me the payment. Man, them folks wanted to sell their company so bad, the owner called my phone and sent a EFS check. Remember, I had to go to the truck stop to pay me out for that load because they wanted that truck back so bad to Kentucky. What was that? Tennessee, Kentucky? One of them. The owner called my phone and wrote a check and said, I'm gonna go ahead and pay you out for the week. We just need the equipment returned here. Then we had to get the truck back there, y'all, pouring in the rain. They ain't even have enough decency to come out and meet me. They wanted us to climb through a fence.
In the doggone rain, and they made me touch on a frog. I remember that. Stop playing. That is not, that is not funny. That is not funny. I remember that. Because I'm walking in the rain with all my stuff inside of the truck. Wow. Come back. Come back. That ain't even funny. That ain't funny at all.
Wait. Listen. Them people told us, just put the truck. First of all, they ain't have no real terminal. They rented spots.
They had
somewhere over there behind a hotel or something.
In dirt. in some little storage facility.
There you go. They told us to park the truck there, drop the trailer, park the truck there. And then nobody was there to let us out. So we gotta crawl through this little hole.
Girl, these folks talking straight trash down here.
They be alright. Listen, y'all, that was kind of the worst experience that I ever had. No, it's not the worst. One of the worst. These truck companies do the nasty. These people want you on their truck. They don't give a crap about your livelihood. So then we got to figure our own way back home. Now, back to the lady K. I don't leave job and go abandon their jobs. Because if that's the case, I would have abandoned the hell out of car who wanted me to bring their truck. I knew they was going to get rid of me. But I was still decent enough to drive all the way back over there, take their equipment back, and be stranded and have to find my own way home. I don't leave people
better than me, baby.
Equipment. So get that off my record. Candy, whatever your name is. Back to them too. Because you know damn well I didn't accept no load. First of all, y'all, that's how, let me tell y'all how she did me, y'all, on that phone. Yeah, we can do this and all this stuff like that.
You want to take a break and come sit down so you can finish talking?
You know what? I might need to tell this story sitting down because I'm just that hot about this thing. Yeah.
Come on in.
Let me put my lawnmower to the side. Let me tell y'all. Listen. I hear it for the rain. Listen. Who I'm packing? Y'all, let me tell y'all what this lady did. First of all, she said, yeah, we'll have you pick the car up and X, Y, Z, and then we'll go take you over there to pick the truck up and stuff like that. Y'all know, I got there. The orientation was an online orientation, first of all. So I orientated online. On my way leaving from one company, I was doing the orientation and stuff like that. We got there. She was with me now. Picked the car up. I'm still talking to her over the phone and stuff like that. You know, like, yeah, I'm heading for to pick the car up and I'm going over here. She tell me where to go pick my tractor up. Y'all can't make this up. We get to a location. Where that was at? Somewhere in Florida.
In Carnesville.
No, that was in Georgia. That's Carnesville. We was in Florida to pick that tractor up.
Grover.
Somewhere. It's somewhere from South Florida.
Groveland. Or
We
somebody.
get there. It's a bunch of raggedy trucks broke down. It looked like a salvage yard or something. It does not look like a terminal to pick a tractor up. Only way I knew it was a terminal possible because I seen other trucks with the company name out there beside it. But they had like broke down tractors everywhere, broke down trailers, you know. I mean, it looked like a junkyard. So I'm like, oh, she can't want me to pick no truck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Why, you know, ain't nobody gonna send no new driver out here. They trying to onboard and go ahead and pick up a regular truck. No. These people sent me out there. First of all, I got to walk out there. It's dark. There's nobody there. There's no security guard. I'm calling. She tell me go inside. It's got to be somebody in there. So you put me already through the ringer trying to find out where to get keys to pick the truck up from. Okay, I find out somebody, right? Y'all, this man walked out there with no shirt on. I can't make this up. Y'all, this man walked out there with no shirt on. This man done been asleep somewhere. He ain't got no shirt on. And he's like, oh yeah, you here to pick the truck up? Now, first of all, that's the first red flag. I ain't trying to play no race, gender card, but I am a woman out here, sundown, you know, area. I have no idea where I'm at. If she wouldn't have been there, I would have been so uncomfortable because it's almost the middle of the night.
What company you with, bro?
What company I work for?
No.
Huh? My company is mid-size and they have really good equipment. Yeah, tell us that. It says Swift won't even hire you.
Okay, I ain't standing for talking trash.
Anywho, it's the middle of the night, y'all. This man come out with no clothes on. Nothing but a shirt. I mean, nothing but some shorts and some flip-flops on. What? So at first I didn't want to go in the office with him because it's like, what you mean the keys in the office, but why you ain't got no clothes on? This supposed to be a company, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping about it, you know, whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me go in and get the keys. I follow him in this long ragged hallway. And there's nothing, girl. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all still on board people like that, y'all need to do better. I get the keys from the man. I'm like, which truck is mine? He don't even know what truck, so I got to go out here and walk around. I think it's this one. Can't find nobody. Can't reach nobody in the office. I'm hitting the recruiter up. She ain't responding. So I finally get to the truck that the key matched the truck. Get in the truck. The truck raggedy is all get out. There's no mattress in it. It's nasty. I'm telling you, man, like, can we change the mattress? Can we do this? He like, I don't know if we can do that.
I remember.
You remember that?
We drove the rental car down there.
Right.
Yes, and we turned back around because you got me missed all the way up if you think we finna get in that truck.
Hello. Truck raggedy. They ain't clean the truck out.
Yes.
So
and then the fools had nerve to say, why you drive the car back? Who in the hell do you think is finna live in that truck?
Listen, y'all, they sent me the worst truck ever. And I'm trying to contact her to go ahead and let them know that the truck is raggedy. We need to do a new truck and stuff like that. Nobody answering.
My God.
It's the middle of the night. Never accepted a load. Didn't even pull off the lot in their truck. I gave them keys right back to that man after being there 2 hours running around trying to find proper procedure. Nobody knows it. After 2 hours of us going back and forth, I told that man, no, you can take your keys, take them back in there. Let me sign off saying that the truck is left. I sent the recruiter a message. I am going to go with another employer. Because at that time, I was looking at 2 companies. Them and another